Caesar, and I am the Senior Communications Manager from All Mutual Limited South Africa. And I am joined by my great co-host, Sandrine.
Thank you, Konsinati. Ngiriwe, muraho, muraho neza, nizere ko mumeze neza, ikaze mwese. Ndabona n'umushyitsi wacu mukuru amaze kuhagera. Ikaze, Honorable Governor of National Bank of Rwanda, Mr. John Rwangombwa, welcome. We thank the Deputy CEO of RDB, Mr. Zephanie Niyonkuru, for being with us tonight. The South Africa High Commissioner, Ambassador Mandisi Mbongani Mabuto. Can you help me on this one?
Mpashwa.
Mpashwa. I like that name. I love it. Directors, business partners, customers, members of the press, my old mutual colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, mwiriwe nanone muraho ikaze.
Good evening. It is our absolute single and privileged honor to be your program directors for this evening. Now, we are here to mark a very special occasion as we mark an incredible milestone in Rwanda's financial services history and what it means for her beautiful people. We are going to have a lot of fun today.
Yes.
Scrumptious food.
Can you say that again? Because I think they didn't hear you.
Oh. We are going to have a lot of fun today.
Uh-huh. Did you hear that? Yes.
Scrumptious food. And refreshments. And most importantly, inspiring conversations that take us from good to great. So, please afford us your attention so that we can hear the beautiful messages prepared by the amazing speakers for this evening. And as you take your seats and settle down, please allow us to introduce the amazing traditional dancers, Ingazongali traditional dancers, to set a celebratory tone for us. Please give them a round of our hands.
Ingazongali, mwanya no wanyu.
Hi there.
amashyi menshi cyane ku nganzo ngari murakoze cyane murakoze kudususurutsa no kudufasha kwakira abashyitsi. Now please help me welcome our first speaker for the evening, Annie Nibishaka, the managing director of the Old Mutual Insurance in Rwanda. Annie, please join me on stage and tell these people why exactly you invited us here tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Governor of the National Bank of Rwanda, Mr. John Rwangomga, representative of the Mayor of Kigali, Deputy CEO of the Rwanda Development Board, Mr. Zefani Nyonguru, South African High Commissioner, Ambassador Mandisi, Bongani, the rest. Acting Kenyan High Commissioner Philip Gathiora, Chairman of the Board Director of Old Mutual Rwanda, Mr. Richard Mugisha, Directors of Old Mutual Rwanda, ASAR executives, business partners, customers, my Old Mutual colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, Ngiriwe. Thank you so much for joining us as we officially mark the change of our brand from UAP Rwanda, UAP Rwanda Insurance or UAP Insurance Rwanda to Old Mutual Insurance. Old Mutual Rwanda, which was the UAP then some days ago, was established in 2012, and the business is part of UAP Old Mutual Group, headquartered in Kenya. And the group has operations in Tanzania, Uganda, South Sudan, Kenya, and Rwanda. And we offer short-term business here in Rwanda. While Old Mutual may be new in Rwanda, I would like to assure our customers and all our stakeholders that it's a big brand with over 176 years experience and operation across 13 countries in Africa. And so, with this change into Old Mutual Rwanda, we are sure that our customers, communities, employees will be the biggest beneficiaries of the rebrand because we will be able to seamlessly leverage Old Mutual's Pan-African skills, resources to enable the Rwanda market to become its exceptional best. As we embark on this journey, we continue to fulfill our promise by taking our responsibilities very seriously, approaching our customers as partners, making sure that we understand exactly what their needs, hopes, and dreams are. To work together with them to unlock their possibilities year after year for generations to come. While the change is officially effective from today, we had already been integrating our culture, our strategy, systems, and processes into the Old Mutual way over the last 5 years. This already resulted in some of the changes that our customers were experiencing through the UAP brand. More recently, we have been increasing our digital offering to ensure safer access to financial services, innovative solutions that enables staff to work effectively from home, while ensuring minimum disruption to our business and customers. This resulted in us growing our market share to become the leader in short-term insurance and health in Rwanda. Please applaud for us. Thank you. So customers can expect an enhanced experience and engagement while the 6 existing UAP branches and offices and other assets such as the website will evolve from UAP's red to Old Mutual's corporate colors and guidelines. Our existing customers will not be required to make any changes to their policies, policy documentation, product or cards. To accelerate our country's financial inclusion and prosperity, we will continue to provide the customer with a choice of suitable and accessible solutions delivered through convenient channels such as the mobile payment and saving solution for our life events, such as unforeseen health expenses. We do not only contribute to our customers through our product, but also through corporate social initiatives in the communities we operate in. Old Mutual has been a key partner with the government and countries in which it operates. In Rwanda, last year, we contributed more than 31.6 million to government efforts aimed at minimizing and managing the effects of the virus. We are committed to finding more ways to partner with the government and other stakeholders in realizing our priorities. I look forward to continuing this journey with all of you. All of you present here, and of course, many of our other clients which are not here, but we strongly believe we will continue this journey with you to present here under this strong brand, which is Old Mutual. Murakoze cyane.
I need those dramas. I need. Beautiful people of Rwanda, it is an absolute pleasure to be here at this moment. Thank you so much, Annie, for those kind words and setting the context for us. I am sure that our customers will be as delighted by the enhanced experience that you spoke about, that enhanced history and continued passion to work with the communities in which we operate and create shared value. But don't believe me? Please have a look at this video. That gives you a bit of sense of where Old Mutual comes from and what it really stands for to support Annie's words. Have a look.
Aho iyi ntore ntiyabikandagiye insinga.
Times rang true, and 175 years later, it still resonates. Here's how that dream became a reality in 2020 for our customers and 30,000 staff in 13 countries. With an unwavering belief that together people can achieve more than alone, the company grew and was soon the leading assurer in the region. After 50 years of growth, Mutual Life expanded into Zimbabwe and later into Namibia, Kenya, and Malawi. The anchor was providing stability in Africa, and the dream saw Mutual Life become affectionately known as the Old Mutual. The remarkable growth from 166 to 1 million policyholders in just over 100 years helped Old Mutual expand from Africa to London, New York, Beijing, and Bogota. The dream became a reality for many more. Founder John Fairburn would have hardly recognized the world in 1999 when a holding company, Old Mutual PLC, was established after the demutualization of the Old Mutual Society. But the principles of helping customers achieve their financial goals hadn't changed. The group listed in London, Johannesburg, Malawi, Namibia, and Zimbabwe. Growth of the group continued into Uganda, South Sudan, Eswatini, Nigeria, and Ghana. In 2016, the decision was made to separate the four businesses into standalone companies. This was to make sure that shareholder value would be created. And 2 years later, in 2018, Old Mutual Limited's primary listing was in Africa for the first time. The African dream from 1845 has become a reality, creating opportunity and making a difference to clients and communities where we operate. Our motto could not be more true in 2020. We will continue to be a certain friend in uncertain times. Cape Town.
Well, now we understand why the new company is called Old Mutual. It has been around for over 175 years on the continent, and during this time, it has successfully continued to change with times while supporting its customers and enabling them to unlock possibilities. Well, all I can say is it was about time they got here in Rwanda. And now, on this note, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce our next speaker, Mr. Arthur Oginga, the Group Chief Executive for UAP Old Mutual in East Africa. Please, Mr. Arthur, the floor is yours.
Thank you. It's amazing that I must say the dancing was amazing. For somebody like me with two left feet, I'm always awed by how people can coordinate their hands and legs together. Our chief guest, the Governor, National Bank of Rwanda, the South African High Commissioner, our Rwanda board led by the chairman, Mr. Richard Mugisha, our business partners, customers, members of the press, my colleagues here based in Uganda and following us across East Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Thank you all for honoring our invitation to attend this great occasion as we officially unveil Old Mutual as our new brand in Rwanda. From humble beginnings, both UAP and Old Mutual have operated for over 100 years in East Africa and over 176 years in Africa, respectively. In 2015, the two brands came together to form UAP Old Mutual as a result of the acquisition by Old Mutual of a controlling stake in UAP Holdings based in Nairobi. This followed off the back of an acquisition by Old Mutual in 2014 of Faulu, a microfinance bank in Kenya. These two acquisitions resulted in Old Mutual becoming one of the largest financial services group in East Africa, offering short and long-term insurance, banking and investment solutions to over 1.5 million customers across 5 countries. With our diverse offering, the Old Mutual Group in East Africa pursues an integrated financial services model that enables our customers receive a comprehensive range of financial solutions through a wide and increasing accessible distribution network. In Rwanda, the business offers health and short-term business solutions to our customers. We are proud to be part of the Old Mutual Limited Group. As part of the group, UAP Old Mutual is able to leverage technology, technical expertise, and to offer skills development and broad career growth opportunities for our employees. Through knowledge sharing, we are also able to come up with innovative and tailor-made solutions for our customers, assuring them of our long-term commitment to their financial growth across East Africa. Today, we have commenced a process that will culminate in our businesses across East Africa adopting a single brand, Old Mutual. Rwanda, as we all know, as increasingly is happening, has set the pace in East Africa, and I want to thank our regulator, the National Bank of Rwanda, for their support, and congratulate my colleagues in Rwanda for the hard work that has led up to today. This rebranding exercise will truly make us stronger as we operate under one brand, Old Mutual. Since the acquisition, UAP Old Mutual has embraced the Old Mutual values and leadership signature. In particular, the ethos of doing business responsibly has become ingrained in how we do business. We have adopted practices that ensure we keep our promises to our customers and that we support the communities in which we operate. In the recent past, climate change has become a very topical matter. And as UAP Old Mutual, we have adopted various measures across East Africa to reduce our carbon footprint. Good example being the setting up of a solar power plant for one of our buildings that now operates 90% on solar power. We will continue to do more across East Africa. In terms of staff, we have created exchange programs and supported professional staff development across the region as part of our caring for employees and employee value proposition. In addition, we have also supported skills development initiatives for our intermediaries. These initiatives have been instrumental in brand growth, and we hope to continue benefiting from them across East Africa. I would like to therefore assure you that the rebrand will not negatively impact our operations. We remain open and committing to serving our customers. Finally, I would like to thank the government of Rwanda. The progressive vision and diligent execution of that vision has been a catalyst for the fast transforming economy. This in turn has enabled the growth of our business and the insurance industry in Rwanda at large. Old Mutual is committed to championing mutually positive futures for all our stakeholders, and we once again take this opportunity to reiterate our commitment to Rwanda. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Oginga. So if I heard you correctly, you are essentially saying that it's serious coordination that perhaps is left to the dancers, and you are seriously coordinating, though, the business across this East Africa. So thank you so much for doing such a tremendous job at that. And such efforts are the reason why Old Mutual, as a brand, is regarded amongst the most recognized and the most valuable brands in the world. I was about to say Africa, but in the world. You don't believe me? Please have a look at this video.
ari ikigo gikomeye, ni brand ikomeye cyane ku isi, akaba ari umunezero dufite wo kuba twarayakiriye hano iwacu mu Rwanda. There is really something special about Old Mutual. So ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to be with Clement Chinaka. He's the managing director for Old Mutual Limited. He came all the way from South Africa. Mr. Clement, please welcome. And tell us why you chose Rwanda. Why is Rwanda special?
Thank you. Let's see, we have too much apparel now. our guest of honor, the governor of the National Bank of Rwanda, Mr. John Rwagombwa, the deputy CEO of the Rwanda Development Board, Mr. Zephany Niyonkuru, the South African High Commissioner Mandisi Mpashwa, our Rwanda Board Chairman, Mr. Richard Mugisha, directors of Old Mutual Rwanda, business partners, customers, members of the press, members of staff of the Old Mutual, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we are celebrating something significant here in Kigali, something very exceptional. The birth of a powerful new brand identity that is Old Mutual Rwanda. As our future, as Old Mutual Rwanda stretches before us, I think it is important at this juncture to just reflect on what this new identity will mean for all of us. You would have seen the videos that talk about the story of Old Mutual starting in 1845 as a mutual life assurance society at the Cape of Good Hope in South Africa. It was demutualized and listed in 1999 on the stock exchanges in Johannesburg, London, Harare, Windhoek, and Blantyre. Old Mutual now operates in 13 African countries plus China. We have over 11 million customers in Africa. We offer a range of services, including chiefly life insurance, property and casualty, which you are familiar with here in Rwanda, asset management, as well as banking and lending services. We employ over 30,000 people on the continent, and at the end of December, we managed over 1.1 trillion rands in funds under management. In 2020 again, the total flows in terms of premiums that came into the Old Mutual Group were 187 billion rand. As Nkosinati says, Old Mutual is a well-known brand with a reputation for financial strength. Those anchors, you know what they mean for ships. That's what Old Mutual is to our customers' finances. It is a global brand, which is the only Africa-based insurance company in the top 100 insurance brand in the world. That is according to Brand Finance. Therefore, I am proud to welcome Old Mutual Rwanda to the Old Mutual brand and family. Now, you may ask me, what does this rebranding mean for our customers? Annie and Arthur touched on that. I just want to add that Old Mutual has got a long history of caring for its customers. For the longest part of our history, we were actually owned by our customers. You'd hear talking about demutualization only in 1999. Since 1845, we were owned by our customers. We had no shareholders. So that connection to our customers runs deep in our DNA as Old Mutual. One of our company's values right now is actually to champion the customer. Arthur talked about being a responsible business. We say in Old Mutual, we are responsible to our customers, we are responsible to our staff, and we are responsible to our communities. And our purpose as a company is to champion mutually positive futures every day for all our stakeholders that we interact with. To the staff of Old Mutual, I say, Old Mutual has got a reputation for developing people. In most of the countries where we operate, our staff are valued for their skill and integrity. In most markets, you'll actually go and find that most of the industry leaders there pass through the Old Mutual machine at some stage in their life. That's the kind of impact that we have had in the markets we operate, and we hope to do the same here in Rwanda. I am proud to say that our guiding principles and behaviors are all guided by our values, which we have held for a very long time. So it's not one of those things that you just see on a plaque at the entrance of the building. These are things that we truly live as mutualites. The first one, which I mentioned already, is to champion the customer. We harness the power of diversity and inclusion. We have this great policy where we are driving diversity and inclusion across all our businesses, because we believe that the diversity benefits us as a business to make sure that we can come up with solutions that can meet the needs of the diverse people that are part of this continent. We drive agile innovation that makes a difference to our customers' lives. Most of you will know that South Africa has got one of the highest penetration of insurance, actually in the world. And Old Mutual was at the front of the innovation that drove the growth of that industry. We have done the same in Zimbabwe, we have done the same in Namibia, we have done the same in Malawi. And I sure hope that we will do the same here in Rwanda. We always act with integrity as Old Mutual. We respect each other, and through all the actions that we do, it generates trust in the businesses that we do, and also we practice accountability to our customers and to other stakeholders that we interact with. So as I say it again, this is a brand with a rich history of service to customers and service to communities. And I'm proud to welcome our colleagues in Old Mutual Rwanda to the family of mutualites. Now, I talk a lot about communities. You heard Annie talk about what Old Mutual Rwanda did in terms of the efforts to help with the response to COVID. Arthur also touched on how Old Mutual is already thinking well ahead in terms of how do we help our communities to react to the risks that come with climate change. We are insurance, we manage risk, that's what we do for a living, and we want to deploy those skills to help communities adapt and also build resilience to the changes that come with climate change. As Old Mutual, we care about our communities in which we operate. We believe very much in the ethos that what is good for our communities is good for Old Mutual. Through our experience, expertise, and financial resources, we are partnering more closely with governments and other stakeholders in our markets to unlock possibilities and realize national priorities such as financial inclusion, digital enablement, and growing and transforming the energy sector. Coming to Rwanda, I was asked, why are we in Rwanda? Rwanda, as Arthur says, is actually setting the pace in Africa among many fronts. So we are very, very privileged that we are here and we want to be a partner to the Rwandese people as they go on their journey. The fact that Rwanda is enjoying high economic growth rates, among the fastest in Africa, means that our employees and our shareholders can all feel excited, positive, and optimistic about the future of our business here. You heard that my portfolio is Old Mutual Rest of Africa. What that means is all of Old Mutual's businesses outside South Africa. And the mandate that I've been given by the board of Old Mutual Limited is to grow the Old Mutual presence on the African continent. Right now, in Old Mutual, over 90% of our earnings are emanating from South Africa. The challenge that I've been given is to make sure that that percentage reduces and the rest of Africa becomes a much more significant player. So we believe very much in the African continent, and we see it as our opportunity for growth as a company. So as I round off, for me what is really key is that as part of All Mutual Group, every single employee of All Mutual Rwanda will reap the benefits of belonging to a company that is purpose-led and that has got the strong values that I described earlier. Working together with our colleagues in Rwanda here since 2015, when All Mutual acquired the majority stake in UAP Holdings and began operating as UAP All Mutual in East Africa, has been an all-round pleasure and an extraordinary revelation for us. The warmth, resilience, and the strong work ethic of the Rwandese people are legendary. It is why we are so very positive about All Mutual Rwanda in the All Mutual Group. Ladies and gentlemen, UAP is now All Mutual. I thank you.
I'm really just trying to say thank you very much, Clement. Thank you for those kind words. I did promise you the brand video, and as All Mutual, we keep our promises. Please have a look at the video.
All Mutual is turning 176 years. What a great milestone. Not many companies have such a milestone. And this is a true testimony of our customers, our stakeholders, and the thousands and thousands of mutualites who have put in trust in this company. And this also is a great testimony of our values as a company, because only a company with great values will be able to sustain such a long tenure. In addition to us celebrating 176 years, we've got good news. 2021 Brand Finance Report has ranked All Mutual in the top 10 strongest brands and in the top 100 most valuable insurance brand globally. Now, this is a great achievement for us. And also it's very important to note that All Mutual is the only African brand that's featured in this list. Now, we know that All Mutual had a tough year last year in business performance. And as a result, we slipped from the 4th position to 9th position. Some might look at it as that was not great performance, but this is what the company has been about, is being there and when people are in need. And we're able to show up for South Africans, we're able to show up for Africans at large during the tough time. So we're very proud of the brand being recognized in this manner. Thank you to our customers who keep on trusting us. Thank you to our stakeholders, and thank you to the thousands and thousands of mutualites. Today, say, let's celebrate. Be proud of working for this company. Be proud of what this company is doing, and be proud for what we are doing.
Oh yes, we are proud to welcome Old Mutual in Rwanda. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome the chairman of Old Mutual Insurance Board, Insurance Rwanda Board, Mr. Richard Mugisha.
Good evening, everyone. Our chief guests, the Governor of the National Bank of Rwanda, Mr. John Rwangombwa, the representative of the Mayor of the City of Kigali, Deputy CEO of Rwanda Development Board, Mr. Zephany Niyonkuru, His Excellency the South African High Commissioner, Ambassador Mandisi Bongani, Acting Kenyan High Commissioner, Mr. Ethiora, my colleagues, directors on the board, business partners, customers, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Let me join my colleagues in thanking all of you for joining us on this momentous occasion as we officially mark the change of our brand from UAP Rwanda to Old Mutual Insurance. Before I continue with my remarks, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce my colleagues with whom I serve on the board. Let me start by by Dr. Isaac Nzioka, if you can just. Mr. Jeff Aludo. Herbert Kwizera. Ms. Sonny Kainamura. And Mr. John Bosco Birungi. Thank you. Achieving this milestone in Rwanda is really a great occasion. And this is because we believe that this will be beneficial for the business, it will be beneficial for the insurance industry, because as you have witnessed, we are looking at this business being a pace setter. We will leverage on the strength, financial and otherwise, of Old Mutual to even do groundbreaking innovations of the sector in this country. At this juncture, I would like to recognize the hard work of the management and staff of the company led by Ms. Annie Nibishaka. It is not easy to build a startup business over an 8-year period and turn it into a market leader. This is due to the hard work, tenacity, and commitment of the staff. And for that, as the leaders of the business, we are very grateful. We have no doubt, therefore, that moving forward, we will even do greater things with the support of the entire Old Mutual family. I would also like to pay tribute to the customers who have kept with us and supported us throughout this journey. We couldn't have done it without you. And just watch the space. There's much more that is in store for you. Finally, as has been mentioned by previous speakers, what has been achieved by the business so far could not have been possible without the clarity of the leadership of the Republic of Rwanda with regard to where they want to take this country and its citizens. The government's policy has ensured the rapid growth of the country's economy, and this is very much in alignment with the aspirations of the Old Mutual Group. And so, with this kind of complementarity and alignment, we can only promise the customers and various stakeholders for much more in terms of the value to expect. I have also been assigned the privilege of inviting our chief guest to deliver his remarks. Governor, help me in welcoming the governor.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. My colleagues, senior government officials here present, Ambassador Mandisi Bongani, South African High Commissioner to Rwanda, Mr. Richard Mugisha, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Old Mutual Insurance Rwanda, and the other board members, Mr. Clement Chinaka, Managing Director, Old Mutual, Mr. Arthur Oginga, Group Chief Executive Officer of UAP Old Mutual in the region, Madam Ani Nibishaka, CEO, UAP Old Mutual, and your colleagues, leaders and staff of Old Mutual Rwanda, CEOs here present of the insurance companies and other establishments in Rwanda, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is my pleasure to join you this evening as we witness the rebranding of UAP Insurance Rwanda to Old Mutual Insurance Rwanda. Old Mutual, as has been said, has been operating in Rwanda since 2015, having acquired majority stake in the UAP Insurance Holding Group, for which UAP Insurance Rwanda was a subsidiary. It is after the acquisition that a 5-year strategic plan of rebranding the Old Mutual in all markets where it operates was initiated and communicated to us. We are therefore pleased to be witnesses of such a transformation, with UAP Insurance Rwanda setting the pace and being the first to rebrand to Old Mutual in the region. We welcome you, Old Mutual, with high expectations. Expectation that the change we are witnessing this evening will go beyond the change of names. I can say I'm happy to listen to what you've been saying. The MD, the group CEO, I think what I was to tell you, you've already answered. So, but in any case, I will just say it for the sake of making it clear of our expectations. So we expect you to build on your long-term experience in this industry, coupled with your regional exposure, to make a quick and significant impact on the Rwandan insurance sector in particular, and to our economy in general. I'm happy to hear the MD saying that you push growth of the insurance sector wherever you go, and we are eagerly waiting for that. So as the saying goes, the secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. The rebranding of UAP should leverage on the opportunity to tap into Old Mutual's customer-centered and digital-led strategies, which is a huge milestone for our insurance industry. With this acquisition, our insurance sector gets to work and learn from the vast expertise of Old Mutual, a brand that has been in the industry for over a century, almost 2 centuries. As much as this continental brand is expected to increase your competitiveness and economies of scale, it is better to collaborate with other industry players in order to address the different challenges facing the industry. It is therefore a call to you and other industry players to shy away from the unhealthy competition that is normally witnessed in the sector, and rather work together to come up with more innovative and tailor-made products and solutions that will grow the Rwandan insurance sector and thus increase insurance penetration. Having said that, however, we expect you to collaborate as wise competitors, not as a cartel. Ladies and gentlemen, Rwanda's insurance sector, like many other around the region, confronts several challenges, ranging from information gaps about the industry, low penetration levels, fraud, excessive reliance on compulsory products, unhealthy competition between insurers to sell the limited number of traditional products, lack of innovative products that are tailored to market needs, and recently, the obvious impact of COVID-19 pandemic that increased insurance claims and lead to increased hospitalization cases, business interruptions, among other eventualities. Talking about COVID-19 effects, we should sincerely thank and appreciate the government of Rwanda in its pro-people strategies. They really protected the insurance sector from big claims on medical insurance because most of the COVID patients were 100% treated by government. Nevertheless, to continue growing this sector, we need to continuously remind ourselves that in spite of all the progress made so far to contain the COVID-19 pandemic, we are still not yet out of the woods. This, therefore, requires us to work collectively to double our efforts to tackle the outstanding challenges by adopting creative, aggressive, and sustainable measures. This, however, can only be achieved by leveraging on the opportunities and addressing the challenges the sector presents. Some of these opportunities and challenges include, but not limited to, product innovation and development. With the very low levels of insurance penetration in our country, there is big potential to grow the sector through innovation and tailored products that are designed to address the needs of the specific segments of our population. The low-income groups and non-urban part of our population remain unserved or underserved. These have to be brought on board if we are to talk of any meaningful insurance penetration. Another area is agriculture insurance. We are all aware of the fact that agriculture constitutes one of the biggest components of our economy, with the largest population depending on it. Agriculture insurance is one of the strategies to de-risk this important economic sector, and I would encourage insurers to explore this type of insurance as an area of their product diversification, thus increasing insurance coverage. With climate change that is disrupting weather patterns, today more than ever, agriculture sector needs insurance cover. Capacity building and skills development in the sector is another area that needs our attention. To have a vibrant insurance sector, we need to build a strong human capital to ensure that we have the right skills and right staff to drive the insurance sector development. The implementation of IFRS 17 and risk-based capital framework in the next couple of years stresses the need to build a spectrum of professionally qualified persons in areas such as actuarial science, data science, systems auditors, risk analysts, and others. Therefore, there is need to join hands with other stakeholders to close the identified skills gap in the insurance sector and the financial sector in general. I assure you of the National Bank of Rwanda's commitment to be an active partner in this endeavor. Last but not least is digitalization. Rwanda is poised to become a technology-driven economy, or it's already one. Over the last 5 years, government invested in IT infrastructure, and we have been observing the increased use of mobile phone technology and other IT platforms to provide services to clients. However, this is slow-paced in the insurance industry here. We would like to see more digital insurance services coming on board to drive insurance penetration. The National Bank of Rwanda has particularly put in place an accommodative regulatory framework, the sandbox regulation, to encourage innovative ideas linked to digital financial services. Our belief is that only insurers that successfully master digital transformation are likely to remain competitive in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, looking around this evening, we are joined by domestic and regional industry players and policy makers with a rich understanding and experience of the insurance industry, who are committed to ensuring its continued success. As a regulator amongst tonight's guests, let me take this moment to also reiterate that the National Bank of Rwanda will continue to pursue its regulatory mandates of ensuring the soundness and safety of the insurance sector and the financial sector in general. We will continue to support your expansion strategies while ensuring that the sector has strong internal controls, satisfactory risk mitigation measures, and an effective corporate governance that are in the best interest of your customers. We will further continue to challenge ourselves to understand better different dimensions of supervisory approaches like risk management processes, regulatory reporting, off-site and on-site monitoring and inspection that are in line with the industry's standards, changes, and growth. As we continue to develop our technical skills to best supervise and regulate the sector, I challenge and expect the sector to do the same. As I conclude, I want to emphasize that the measures that we adopt in these challenging times we are operating in will determine the industry's resilience, growth, performance, and reputation. Now more than ever is the time for all of us to work collectively with other industry players in order to address the different challenges facing the sector. Let me once again congratulate Old Mutual upon its official launch as a new brand on our market. We have no doubt that this new brand will focus on the growth opportunities for insurance services across different spectrums and pave way for unlocking new possibilities. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, Honorable Governor. If you could please stay on stage for 1 minute as I call upon the following. Mr. Clement Chinaka, please step forward. Mr. Arthur Oginga, please step forward for a photo opportunity and official launch. Annie Nibishaka, please. And Richard Mugisha. Also, I would like to call the directors of Old Mutual Insurance Rwanda. Please step forward for a photo opportunity and official launch. Thank you very much. Thank you, murakoze cyane. Tukaba tugeze no ku musozo w'igice cya mbere cya gahunda yacu y'uyu munsi. Mvuze igice cya mbere kuko biracyaza, hari ibindi byiza muteguriwe mu kanya gato cyane.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your time and attention this evening. We have come almost to the end of our program, but it would be remiss of us to not say thank you to all the speakers, thank you to the dancers, thank you for the people that put together this auspicious occasion. And most importantly, thank you for all the guests who are here today to join us and certainly to partner as we move from good to great and unlock possibilities in Rwanda.
Murakoze cyane, and I would like to invite you for starters and cocktail. But also, if you really have to go somewhere, make sure that you are here in a few minutes.
Now. So
now,
basically,
please don't go.
Basically, if you have to go somewhere, come here.
Come here, because we have more surprises for you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget to get outside. If you are not an Instagram person, for your children, get in there, get a nice picture, and your children will thank you for it. There's a booth there. Have fun, and we look forward to joining you as you have beautiful conversations outside. Thank you so much.
Mwakoze cyane, nahamukanya biracyaza.